The recording, and we're good. Hey, Ryan. Kill them all. Let God sort it out. Clicked on something here. Oh, it's a pig. Late stage pregnancy. So, we just had some more deaths, right? Yeah, zombie. No. Zero's dead. Klingon's dead. I thought somebody had a infection, but I don't see it. So either it was somebody who died. I think maybe it was Zero who died, who had the infection. I don't know. But, you know, people died. Mega Daphne died. Well, Mega Daphne went crazy and then had to be put down. All because of these mean old people up here. Or, if you can call mechanoids people, anyways. Not sure if they count. Alright, let's see. Shut down, shut down, shut down. My dog, Ma. Oh, old Yeller. Disturbing an entire generation of folks. I have not seen the Zombieland mod. I should take a look at it. Alright. Let's see. What needs to be done right now? I'll have to try and remember to look at it when I'm off stream. Alright, we have a plethora of piggies at the moment, so it would be very nice to get rid of some. But they're all females, except for the juveniles, so I guess we won't get rid of anything right now. Oh good, the robot's in there cleaning up. Hey, Forts. You know, I guess it's just because you said because of the word zombie inquisitor, but for some reason when you were asking me if I'd seen the Zombieland mod, I totally thought it was a Project Zomboid mod. Wasn't until you talked about pawns that I realized, oh, he's talking about RimWorld. Reinstall this guy right here. That's right. Alright, these are full, so we can actually. Oh no, that's already off. What's that noise? Oh, he was using the dummy. It's like somebody's trying to break in. Alright, who doesn't have a gun right now? You don't have a gun. This is probably yours. Sai doesn't have a gun. Hera's decided it wants to be dinner. You don't have a gun. Yeah, I saw something about that too. Words are hard. I agree. So many pigs. Yeah, I saw that too. I gotta admit the last season didn't work that well for me. I didn't find it confusing. Some people found it confusing. I didn't find it confusing. I just didn't. I didn't like the fact that the characters were together so rarely. I mean, I understand why. It was because of scheduling problems, but like, just the fact that they didn't hang out with each other very much bothered me. We're kind of full on storage space again. Let's delete this guy and just expand this thing. Granite. Floor in. Where's that granite tile? Maybe I'll have to give it another try at some point. 2. I'm trying to remember what carpet. Carpet has a beauty of what? 2. Alright, so makes it better than tile, but not as good as smooth, but the same as smooth flooring. Basically. I'm thinking about changing some of these floors to carpet. Because we have, I think, a ridiculous amount of cloth. Let's start changing some things to carpet. Red carpet. Blue carpet. Green carpet. I don't know. For some reason, smooth stone is very attractive in this game. For some reason, looking at this going on is making it unhappy. Hey, Zero, thanks for the resubscribe. 8 months. Yep, one more month to the Twitch, baby. I gotta get rid of some of these pigs too. I bet that's part of what's slowing me down as well. Look at all these pigs. I'm gonna get rid of some of these females. Let's get rid of the one that's not pregnant. This one's not pregnant either. Oh, that's right. We were working on this stuff up here. I'm doing pretty well, Zero. How about yourself? It is my Friday, so that's put me in a good mood, as you can imagine. Yes, you died. You died here. Let's look at your art. Bears a portrayal of Zero, destroying a pig's capacity for breathing with cold efficiency. Several J's look on. The unbalanced structure of the image almost conflicts with its simple style. The whole image depicted by careful arrangement of hundreds of tiny crocodiles. First to Zero executing a pig on July 9th of August, 5502. Yeah, you died, blood loss, I think? I think we just couldn't quite save you in time. If it makes you feel any better, Mega Daphne went crazy after you died, and we had to kill kill her too. Last day of school, huh? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You looking forward to having him home, or no? Hey, no jury duty, nice. don't want to kill any of the juveniles. This is the problem. Or the fully trained pigs. Oh, somebody just went full. These guys just grew up. They can die now. Got it. I need to keep the animals out of the bedrooms, I think. Hang on. We'll come in the bedrooms. No pigs in the bedroom. Looks like goods caravan's coming. We have a woolly mammoth. Alright, so Klingon used to be our social person, so who's our social person now? 7? 8? Looks like Sai's the winner. I adjust our work for that. Oh, it did already. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Buy the woolly mammoth. Scyther blades. Sell some pigs, yeah. Advanced bionic hand. And get rid of these 2 crappy sculptures that got made. Alright, let's get rid of all 3 of these. Both these males, I think. These guys aren't fully grown, so not really worth the money. These guys are fully trained, which is probably why they cost more. What else do I want? Hey, Cryo. Obviously I need to buy something here. I guess we could buy in their Glitterworld medicine. That'd actually do it right there. Yeah, let's go with that. Where'd the Glitterworld medicine go? We had some. Did it get used up somewhere? I if they used it up at some point. I think maybe one of the people was, yeah, see, I was gonna say, I think somebody was set on Glitterworld medicine, so someone ended up using it on them. Marriage is on. Joe and Lewis are getting married. Aw. We should set up a marriage spot. Rare Thumbos. There'll be more growth to come. Our pigs are starving. Pigs are starving. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. Zone. Why are you not eating? Oh, you're out of dead bodies. Oh, well, there you go. Let me go ahead and let them chow down here. I gotta make it so they can actually get there. Go to town, pigs. Oh, we don't really have a handler anymore. Tinky is now the handler. Yes, Tinky is now the handler. Oh, you can't. It's the handler that does the butchering. Okay, that makes sense. That's why no butchering has been happening. This pig's totally gonna die. Oh, no, must have been fed. Okay. Never mind. Oh, that squealing noise. There you go. There's some butchering. I like my people well seasoned when they get surgery done on them. Missing kidney. Oh, we need a hand. Need a hand. I think maybe I set up that job already. Well, that's all that. I guess not. Yeah, let's give me another arm. Should probably check as soon as this thing finishes, since it's so close. We'll be we'll check to see if we've learned any new production of benches from doing this stuff here. Do I know how to make anything new here? Pharmaceutical table. And an electrolyzer. Separating elements, applying a direct electrical current, and driving non-spontaneous chemical reactions. Products manufactures materials. Producing drugs and medicine. I can't build any of these things yet. But they are on the list. Lower left bedroom currently forbidden. Oh, this? Oh, it's a gun. One of our people was carrying it when they died. Oh. Bow chicka bow wow. And then back to work. That was a quickie before work right there. Alright, where did that gun go? I'd like to actually give it to somebody. How's our... You're not pregnant anymore. How about becoming dinner? Okay, Bionic Arm is finished. Who's our best doctor now? 10, 8. In theory, it's Keeper. But what's your surgery success chance? 110%. Okay, so it's Keeper. Is it Sai who's missing a hand? No. Lewis was missing a hand. Right hand. Bionic Arm right. Keeper, where are you? There you are. Double check this real quick. You have a 10. You have a surgery success chance of 110%. Needs materials. That doesn't seem right. Alright, apparently Joe is gonna do it. Hope you're good at this, Joa. 92% chance. Well, 8% chance of failure. Don't screw it up, dude. Hey, there you go. Need some ribs. I don't remember where we make those. I think that's at the tissue printer, right? I don't remember. Oh, nobody's using this room. Alright, let's put some more carpet down. I haven't done anything down here. I don't really know what if anything we need to. Yeah, I'm just trying to mix it up though. Give the base a little bit of graphic interest. Yeah, some people have gay as a trait. I don't think any of our people are. Let's see. I don't really pay much attention to it most of the time. Yeah, we don't have any gay people at the moment. Yeah, there was actually a bit of a kerfuffle. I don't know, 9 months ago, because somebody was looking through the someone was looking through the files of how the game was coded, and Tynan had been lazy in the way that he had coded like sexuality of people, such that the male pawns were either either gay or straight, but the female pawns were all basically bisexual. They just had a much lower chance if they didn't have the gay trait. They were just considered to have a much lower chance. But it wasn't like he was trying to make any kind of statement. It was just like lazy. He was just slightly lazy in the way he coded it. But of course, you know, people being people, decided that it was some sort of weird political statement on his part. Yeah, Inquisitor, the problem is that there's no place close to go murder folks. Like we could go, like here is like the closest place that we could go to go a murdering. And it's 6 days away. I suppose we could go kill this outpost, but that's probably still like 6 days away, huh? Yeah, 5 days away. Great boom rat swamp. What is that? It's a faction base of some variety. I mean, that gets into a whole question of nature versus nurture kind of stuff, Ryan. Societal pressures versus innateness. Which is a whole thing you don't really want to get into if you don't have to. Especially when you're just trying to make a video game. Oh, something just slowed me down there for a second. Alright, what color do I want to make this carpet? Let's put blue carpet in here. And why not some green carpet up here? Bedrooms get carpet, high traffic areas get tile. I suppose I should turn this back on until this battery recharges. Oh, he's shooting at the target. It's like, what is that noise? Oh, come on, frame. This is the rain is causing my frame rates to tank. Oh, the mods. Always causing problems. Let me make some... Oh, we already have some armor vests here. Let's make me another round of armor vests. AI Persona Core. That's probably a pretty... That's going to be a long way away. Really? Still just 5 days? I thought with all this difficult terrain it would take forever, but still too far. We need some we need some people to show up to restock our dead body fridge, which I suppose we can turn this off right now, considering there's nothing being stored in there. Yes, they do. People do like to make kerfuffles over nothing. People always want to assume the worst. Or at least a vocal minority, I should say, want to assume the worst. This power conduit here that runs right through the middle of the room. Everything's breaking down. Cargo pods. Potatoes. Kind of looks like there might be something behind here. Let's get that. Alright. We need the pigs grown up here. Looks like no. This one. Nope, that one's pregnant. Never mind. Still waiting for the next round of pigs to grow up. Alright, this thing is full, so we can turn that off. Click. Crazy raccoons. I always try to subscribe to the philosophy that never subscribe to malice what can be adequately described through incompetence or stupidity. That's how I try and see the world. Most people aren't mean. Most people aren't trying to be mean. They just do it by accident. It's not to say that nobody's out there trying to be mean, because there certainly are people. But most people aren't trying to be mean. Alright, with this atomic assembly, whatever that is. See, all this stuff requires titanium, and I don't know where we're supposed to get the titanium to start this whole process. I mean, we found a little bit of it over time, right? We got 92 of it, so I guess maybe that's how we do it. We just slowly find it, and then we can do these things. A machine that applies state-of-the-art robotics, not jury-rigged with scrap metal, to construct machine components too intricate for human hands. So I feel like this is the one we need first. Separating elements directed, like, because I feel like this potentially will produce the titanium and stuff we need for other things, or like the magnetic coils and whatnot. We also need to get computer components, which was a job in here. Search components. Search through the multitude of miscellaneous parts for rare computer components. Let's do that. Turrets broke down. All right. I suppose we could put some more of these guys out. Help keep the rooms cleaner. Oh, nope, definitely not like that. I'm gonna take Tinky out of this room here and put him in here. I feel like there's no reason for our people to use these two upper rooms when there's nobody who... Like, when there's free other rooms. Oh yeah, these guys, the crazy V. Yeah, it's from the Forsaken, which is one of the mods I haven't solved, which is entirely overpowered. Mega Daphne came from the Forsaken mod. One of our people is a Forsaken too. I can't remember which one. This one? Is it you? Are you a Forsaken? Yeah. Obiter is a Forsaken. Yeah. Mega Daphne's dead. Hey, Nen, by the way. Yeah, Zero, her master Zero died. And she went nuts and started attacking everybody, so we had to put her down. I was trying to just injure her so that we could get her back, but didn't work out so well. So now she's dinner. She's in one of these, probably. Nightling meat, yep. In these simple meals. There's Mega Daphne, Nen, right there. There she is. Meal Daphne. Party. Sai's throwing a party. A volley trader's in orbit. Can't make Sai get away from his party. You're gonna wait here. Was Tinky sleeping? No, nobody's... Must have woken up. Alright, party's over. You guys wanna buy some pigs? Selling dromedaries. Alright, what don't I have a lot of? Hair leather, that can go. Raccoon leather. Oh, I could buy some titanium. Might have to do that, actually. Masterwork. Oh yeah, the light support belt. I forgot about that. Some extra beds. Yeah, captured and recruited. I'm gonna buy all their titanium, which means like I'm gonna have to come up with a lot of back money. But I think we can pull it off. So yeah, I feel like Nightling Fur, considering everything is overpowered in this mod, I feel like Nightling Fur is probably worth more money than it, like worth more as being turned into stuff than it would be otherwise. So we're not gonna do that. Alright, let's sell a couple of these pigs. I won't sell your big hat, Si, don't worry. What else do I want to sell? Where's my... Are they just buying regular cloth? They are. Alright, here. Take 250 cloth. We have a lot of wooden blocks as well. You know what? Take 200 stone blocks. take 250 wood. Take 250 steel. And something else. Can have these. Can have this. There we go. Now we're making a profit. Yeah, we made it over 10,000 steel. Did that last time. We're doing pretty good on plasteel, actually. We got 450 of it. Let's see, we now have 122 titanium. Inspiration surgery, inspiration shooting frenzy. Turrets breaking down. Alright, so I feel like there's a... Yeah, we don't have a tissue printer yet. That's what we're missing. Maybe a tissue printer. And that used up 150, so maybe you're right. Maybe I should buy their all their plasteel. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. Too much money. Can't spend that. And they're gone. We'll just have to wait for more mechanoids to fall from the sky. Also, sometimes the quarry finds them. We do get stuff out of the quarry occasionally. Alright, so I searched components. Means I now have 10 computer components. Which means I have everything I need to make an electrolyzer. I see there, but not J-ray scraps. Penetrate all the ground. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for this thing to pop first before I build whatever that thing is, because I don't entirely know if what I'm doing is proper. There's deep drilling. We can get it next. We can get it next after this. You know what I need to put over here, which would have probably changed things quite a bit, is if I had an orbital trade beacon over here. Because those Avali might have bought stuff from that we have over here. Oh well. Hey guys, I'm gonna take. Give me like 1 minute. I gotta go pee. I drank a big soda right before I sat down to stream, and it's caught up with me. So I will be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back. Yep, bio break. You know what we might actually be able to get away with? Nope. I was gonna say we could put could build a wall through here. Build a passage through here so they could come around the bottom side. But this one thing right here won't let them do it because that's gonna be under heavy roof. Work frenzy. Alright, tissue printer. Let's get a circuit. What do you need for a circuit kidney? Cloth, plasteel, and 3 components. Okay. One of our folks is missing a kidney, so we'll get that. How's you to build auto turrets from MRG-1 rifles? Oh, that's right. Deep drilling was that one that's showing up as a weird, like, lost recipes thing. So we may never actually be able to get deep drilling because of a weird interaction with the mods. Unless it's, like, hiding somewhere else. You might be able to. I don't know, Joe. Rib replacements. There it is. Alright, circuit kidney is done. Where did you put that? Right here? Rudimentary kidney replacement. One of its possible side effects is getting pale. All of our people are pretty pale as it is. Alright, who needs the kidney? Who needs a kidney? Lewis needs a kidney. Needs a right kidney. Certain kidney right. Right, you go lie down. Keeper. Keeper does this job. Oh, we actually even got him under the inspired surgery line. That's nice. I haven't had any visitors in a long time. I'd like people to come visit us so that we can steal them from their places of where they live and be part of our team instead. Install machines to make them real men. I wonder if this would help. I think we did that experiment in one of the older games. This brain stimulator won't actually help our trauma savant. And I don't really want to run the risk of messing up its trauma savantness. Suppose we could also turn off the lights in these rooms since nobody's using them. Okay, so we finished that one job. So let me look at the production queue here. So I think I'm going to build an electrolyzer. I don't know if it's what we need, but it seems like the most likely. Although we could build a robotic assembler if we just get 2 more computer components. But the fact that this says that it makes manufactured materials makes me think that it's what we need. I don't know. I think I'm going to start another workshop over here somewhere. Alright, let me just see here. 26. We're going to put it over here. Why not? Oh, no, don't do that. Welcome back, Nin. We also have these things. Let's see. Yeah, see, the plasma fusion reactor needs all kinds of stuff. This needs magnetic coils. This needs a magnetic coil. Alright. Whoops. Sorry, just punched my microphone. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to look through each one of these menus before we start building things. Nothing special in here. We got these refrigerators that we've never actually used. I'm getting set to start another workshop that works with this extra set of things that we learned here. All this stuff down here, advanced factorization, atomic disassembly, all this stuff here. But I don't actually know how it works, so we're just trying to figure it out as we go. But I'm checking all of these various things here to make sure I'm not missing something. I don't know, but I was just thinking about what I was looking at with the prefab fridge is we could put one right here for our meat so that it could function as the fast stuff without the risk of it decaying is what I was thinking. But I'm gonna deal with that in a second. I gotta finish this job first. Alright, we're gonna do electrolyzer. It's the only one we have all of the materials for already. Alright, yeah, so if I put this right here, I don't know which way faces forward, but let's just put that like right there. Uninstall that. Uninstall that. Rib replacements is done. It's alright, they don't need to walk through it, they can just walk around it. Meat. Alright, so this thing is built. Produce silicone from stone, produce ethanol from berries, prevent Produce titanium from plasteel. "35 stone bricks become 1 silicon. 40 berries become 5 ethanol. 16 plasteel. What is this? Hang on. 16 plasteel produces 1 titanium and 15 silicon. Make me some silicon, though. We got plenty of blocks. What if this responds to a locker? Does it? No. You know what we actually probably need to do, though, is if we're gonna look into making ethanol here, we should probably actually grow some berries. So let's do this. We're gonna grow some berries down here. We're not growing any berries right now. Go. Oh, I guess we are growing a little bit of berries over here. Not much, though. Aquaponics is done, which means we could do aquaculture if we want. Sure, let's do aquaculture. It's a thing we don't have before. Maybe we can start a fish pond in the middle of our main living area. I guess it's our working area. It's not really a living area. Alright, you know what? Make me some of this. That 25 times. I don't know what ethanol is used for, but I guess we'll find out. Ethanol is used for drinking. Thank you. I meant more in this context. Pure ethanol. Strong alcohol used in medicines and on most weekends. There you go. Oh, nice. Another jade sculpture is finished. I might just sell that sculpture next time we have the opportunity. Probably worth a lot of money. Hey, one of our pigs is pregnant. That never happens. 67%. Ambrosia sprout. Right outside the gates, huh? I don't have any space to put it, Cryo, actually. I tried. Like, it won't... There's no spot in the base where it will let me put it. I kind of think it's busted. I think it might be glitched out. But there's no place that it'll take, like, anywhere, really. Like, I kind of think the fishing... I've heard somebody in chat at one point said the fishing mod is busted. But... I don't know. Regardless, I can't make it work anywhere. That would probably be a smart thing, except for we have, like, no animals on this map. Like, if you look around, there's nothing wandering. There's very little wandering around. There's some stuff down south, but other than that, there's nothing anywhere close to the Ambrosia. Alright, so I can build aquaculture basins. Alright, let's get... Kind of want to just clean out the rest of this here. Really wish we could get deep drilling here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make deep drilling, apparently. It's just not going to happen. Uh-oh, that sounds like a tornado. No problem. Yeah, well, there are a lot of the pigs, but the pigs have to stay in the base. They can't go out to where the ambrosia sprout is. Alright, so let me see, is this aquaculture thing a thing? Aquaculture basin. Alright, so that actually seems like it worked. My contacts just decided it wanted to jump out of my eye. I think I got it corralled. Yeah, we're okay. Alright, let's put the aquaculture basin right here. It's just blowing on the lava. Turrets are breaking down a lot. Solar flare. Yeah. I technically have this tagged as a fishing zone, but it says no fish live in this biome, so oh well. Kind of want to send them back in the mines. Not that there's anything to find out here. Crazy rat. Crazy rat. Zombie. That took more shots than it should have there, zombie. Obviously it's not right now because of the solar flare, but it's trying, it's doing its best. Apparently we have to stock this. Well, that's going to be a problem. Short breeding time but low meat yield. Ensure that... Let's just stick that there and see what happens. Hey, Zyrus. So let's keep an eye out on. Oh, marriage time. Ba 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 ba. Obiter slept through it. Come on, Obiter. Nobody's fully grown. Okay. I don't expect this thing to actually function, but we'll see. So we should probably get the trees out of here. Ideal aquaculture. No need food. Aquaculture basin has no food hopper next to it. To breed aquaculture basins must draw from an adjacent hopper filled with raw vegetable food or animal product. Huh. Okay. Alright, I don't there's the hopper. Alright, so the hay we've replenished our hay grass here to a certain degree, so let's actually banish the pigs from this room again. Hello, Codex. Not a lot I can do with you. I could try and steal you. Orion Core. What's our faction relationship with the Orion Core? 59? Yeah, we'll let him go. Everyone loves Ryan Core. That's actually my favorite music genre. Oh, crap, another psychic ship. Really, down here. That'll be fun. Theses trader. Glitterworld medicine. Scyther blades. If I buy all of this, still making a profit. Shell it. We don't have much in the way of shells, unfortunately. We've got a whole bunch of incendiary shells, but that's about it. I wonder if putting flammable things around it would trigger it. Like, I know building next to it triggers it. But if I put, like, cloth or wood or something on the ground around it... Wake up binge. I didn't even know we had any wake up. Hey, look at that. 20. Does anyone know the answer to that question? If I were to put stuff on the ground around this, would it upset them? Tinky's overdosing. No! Nobody knows what Ryan Core is. That's what makes it so amazing. Hey, Psychoid leaves. That'll be good for Tinky. It'll be upset when you're closer than 10 tiles. Like if you do anything closer than 10 tiles, basically. Because I know you can't build next to him. Okay, I suppose that's fair. But they don't really burn, so I can't really hit them with things. Because I don't have any regular shells right now. I guess we'll just have to do our normal gun strategy. Shifting rocks have injured him. That's not great. Food's falling from the sky. Just the one, huh? Alright, I'm gonna turn this thing off. It's not gonna work. It's just wasting power right now. Alright, we're just gonna do our usual strategy here, I guess. This is gonna be a weird one because they'll have to come down this long hallway if they decide they want to attack us. Alright, we install that right here. This one goes here. Well, the problem there is that they're not going to follow us super far. Do multiple power lines here in case one of them catches on fire. You know what I can do here, though? Put a couple of those in there. Oh, it's a strange sinkhole. Haven't had one of these in a while. I always love the noise. Zombie hit trap. Where'd you hit a trap? Oh, you just built that, dude. Come on. And here comes the flu. Man, this thing's low. This thing's gonna nail us now. Hate it when the ground starts screaming. Hey, bulk goods trader. Oh, must be a caravan. I forget, is everybody losing sanity right now? I remember that being a thing, but maybe not. Are you gonna be one of the traders that doesn't... Oh, there's your person. I was being one of the traders that doesn't do a thing. Alright, let's see. What do we want from you? A volley meet? What did you do? What did you people do? Monsters. No, Klingon. It's true, it isn't cannibalism. Sell that. Buy some chem fuel. Alright, I want all your components, all your Nutramine, and like 75 of your chem fuel. And in order to achieve that, I will sell you 500 cloth, 150 rice, 750 potatoes, 750 corn, mega sloth leather. Negative 75. There we go. Good enough. It's practically an even trade there. Alright, I feel like we need to deal with the sinkhole before we deal with anything else. So everybody come here. Actually, except for our... Yeah, you can go home. Man, we're doing a number on this thing. Done. Alright, so we dealt with that. Which we need to make sure somebody actually butchers. And in the morning, we'll deal with this thing. Shoot it. Enough bullets, you could shoot it. You can fill it. Alright. Close enough to morning. Come here, everybody. Except for you, zombie. Tinky, can you reset that, please? Actually, don't clean it. I want you to. Rearm trap. Alright. Over here. There's a scyther in there. I was like, oh, look, no scythers. They're in there, they're just hiding. What was that? Unknown Griffin with the cheers. A little bit of salt. Thanks, man. Shoot this guy, he's in front. Alright, can anybody hit this scyther in here? We can kill the scyther. Yes. I feel like we need to fall back. Everybody fall back. Scyther's trouble. Oh, there's still a turret in there. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of plasteel earlier, which is why we didn't do that. But that would probably be a good idea now. You know what, zombie? You come stand here. We're gonna use you as a... Actually, you know what? Never mind. Come stand here. Alright, good. That was the big threat right there. You know what? No, you two. Inquisitor. We'll go home. Joa. Come home as well. Using zombie to soak shots here. He's heavily armored. Okay, there's one of them. What's that noise? Oh, there's still another one coming. You know what, guys? Why don't you all actually come home real quick? Make them chase you. If I gave out purple hearts for injuries, you'd all have them. Pretty sure everybody's taking some damage. Let's do some healing. It's going to take these guys a long time to make this trip, which is why I figured this was probably like a decent idea. Let me cancel all this here. He means a transplant, like a artificial heart that's actually colored purple. Oh yeah, this thing. I already forgotten about it. Who's our best cook? Cook, Joa. Stop visiting the grave and do me, butcher this thing for me. How about a pinky red color? I can do pinky red. Chthonian strips. But I don't want to eat those. I wish these things bled. If these things bled, we would have nothing to worry about. They would absolutely bleed out before we got all the way back over here. I like this stuff stored, please, instead of decaying slowly out in the rain. What are you guys shooting at? Ah, Lewis. What are we doing on ethanol? What? Hang on. Something is happening. Lewis. Dude, come on. I actually have no idea what it is he keeps coming down here to do. Oh, he's trying to rearm this. This is what he's trying to do. This place down here? Is that what you're talking about, Nin? Alright, apparently the minigun outranges the turret. That's annoying. Who's got the other one? You? All right. Cool. All right. Got it. Shut down. Shut down. Zombie, you want to come here? Come kill this thing for me, please. How's this thing doing? It's pretty beat up, actually. That noise. Brrrr-dum, brrrr-dum. Alright, let's make some turrets. And by popular request, we'll make at least a couple of them out of plasteel. Alright, I also need another to replace the battery down here. That's an important thing. Battery right there. Killed it like the Street Fighter bonus round breaking a car. Alright, pigs. Some of you have to be adults now, right? Man, I feel like they've been teenagers forever. Grow up so I can kill you. Alright, so I have a ton of ethanol. Don't know what it's for, but I got a lot of it. I'll make a little bit of titanium there. We'll see. I'm gonna turn this thing off for now. Really, we don't need it right now. Alright, that burned through almost all of our plasteel. Oh, these two I forgot that these two turrets didn't actually die. In my mind, they died, which is why I rebuilt them. Oh well. Alright, so this little set of crises that hit us here actually went pretty well. It's probably about time that we get some more shirts and pants, cowboy hats. It's been a long time since we've upgraded that stuff. What are you guys working on? Oh, right, energized components. Is this where we make... Make me some high explosive shells. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Do it until I have 20 of them. Stop getting pregnant. Too many pigs. I don't know, Joe. Was it like... Would they still have to have a jockey? Because that would make them a little bit more difficult to do polo, because then it would still be working like as a team. Or they just do it again. Thanks for the follow, Isgrimir. Horse dancing. Gonna go ahead and do some more stuff here. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the big question, right? That's the big decision. I would agree if they get to handle the polo mallet on their own, then obviously then they're gonna be great at it. But if they still have to have a jockey, then it would be interesting. I could see the jockey doing the mallet stuff and the centaurs like punching with their arms or checking or something. Ah. I'm not sure why I never smoothed the walls in here. Why did I never smooth these walls? Seems like an oversight. They both get mallets. Energized components is done. Craft some medical rib from Plastion. So I assume a medical rib does some sort of medical stuff. And that would make the most sense, right? Give me a medical rib. Man, centaurs would not be good at curling. That would not be in their wheelhouse. Jockey or no jockey? Silver ore. Free money. Alright, so let's do some decorative wall etchings here. Just to make this place a little prettier. Alright, craft medical rib is completed. Where did you put said medical rib? Over here, maybe? And I think would probably not be a terrible idea is to put a stockpile zone right here. is the important stockpile zone for... It's probably manufactured. No, apparently not. Some medicine? No. Items? Body parts? Not basic, not simple. There you go. Hey, Klingon. We were talking about. We started talking about how centaurs would be really good at polo, but there was debate over whether or not they would have to have jockeys on their backs. And then somebody brought up curling, and I said that they would definitely not be good at curling. Although it would be hilarious to watch them. You're dead, by the way, Klingon. I don't know if you saw that last week or not. Sorry. I tried. No, curling being more violent than hockey. Did I tell you guys that I curl? Hey, thanks for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce that. I do. It's much more my wife's thing. Like, she's the one who's really into curling. But we do it as something we can do together. I kind of take it or leave it, personally. I couldn't remember if you were here or not, Klingon. Well, I'm glad you got to see yourself die. I know how much you love mayhem. Yeah, pretty. I compare it to bowling in a lot of ways because it's like, it's a sport where it's not that hard to be okay at it, but it's hard to be really good. Like, pretty much anybody can be okay at curling. But it's hard to be really good at it. It's actually different. It's not actually that bad because the ice is different. Like, it's not ice skating. Ice is super slick, right, and flat. Curling ice is actually pebbled. It's got little bumps on it. So it's not as hard. It's easier to stand up on. You're less likely to fall over. It's not to say it's still not slippery, but it's not slippery like ice skating ice. Yeah, the stone would not go as far on ice skating ice as it goes on curling ice because of the pebbling. And the sweeping you see people do, does it kind of melts the pebbling a little bit, which makes it go further and straighter. Well, the guy with the broom is kind of trying to anti-pebble. He's trying to make the ice slicker. Yeah, but the only two things you can do with sweeping is to make the stone go further and straighter. Finish. Come on, Sai, finish. Yep, hurry hard. There you go. Man, throwing another party. Big on the parties lately. I know a few things. I'm not just a pretty face. What are you barking at? Is Becky coming home? You guys can visit. Visitors! Alright. Edgy. Abrasive. Psychically hypersensitive pessimist. Man, your break threshold is actually not as bad as I thought it would have been. It's an artificial clavicle. Abrasive. Fears fire. Abrasive. Staggering ugly pessimist. That's a 20! A 20 in shooting! A golden eye. Only -3 relationship damage if I tried to recruit this person. Oh. Oh, I didn't process that right. Relationship damage when recruited. -3. So if we were to recruit Sacriel here, we would actually improve our faction goodwill with these people. They'd be like, thank you for taking him off our hands. He is a staggering, ugly, abrasive pessimist. That's pretty funny. Wow. Artistic and crafting. Look at that. Somebody's not very helpful. I might try to get Kumi here. Could use a good artist, I feel like. That's where we really make the big bucks. Yeah, you can blame the Canadians for that one. Yeah, let's try and get Kumi. Why not? See what we can do. What are you guys selling? And basically no money. Shooting there. What are you carrying? LMG, okay. Alright, now we have some high explosives should we end up needing them again. No problem. Piece of cake. My wife and I at one point realistically looked into moving to New Zealand permanently. Hey, we got him. Welcome to the team, Gumi. We spent some time in New Zealand when she was a doctoral student, and when she was back on the hunt for jobs, academic jobs, she looked for jobs in New Zealand. She actually got pretty far in one of the processes as well, but we took herself out because we were like, it's so far away. We never see our family. Alright, Kumi needs a name, huh? Get my random number generator up here. Bump. 6 is... yeah, jobs. That's Silly Ghost, which you already have. It's Obiter, which you already have. That's Joe, we already have. Silly again. Go Manic. We not had Go. For some reason, I thought we had already had Go Manic in this game. Apparently not, though. Okay, Gumi. Go Manic. Alright, where are you? There you are. These are your top jobs here. Do a little bit of that. Oh, something happened. Ryan is gifting a sub. Thanks, Ryan. Welcome. Welcome, Cryo. So kind, Ryan. Such a bro. Alright, I was in the middle of that. Okay. Like that. I know, Daphne, I know. But it's way early. It's the Jade. We're out of Jade, so we'll just do normal statues. Some hunger dogs up in there. Alright, you're wearing your life support belt. Yes, good. He is, however, his clothes are not providing him with as much temperature range as I would like. So yeah, he's getting heat stroke. I'm not sure that's a good thing. So this is the survival gear, yeah. So alright, so is that 30. That should get him pretty close. Why are you still just standing there? Removing steel life support belt. Why? He really wants to take his life support belt off for some reason. He also has no eyesight, which I suppose we're going to need to fix. Alright, is that got something to do with the survival gear? If I make you drop that. Okay, he's obsessed with taking his belt off for some reason. Alright, let's see here. Just take your belt off. He can't drop it. Alright, I seem to have broken this guy. He's obsessed with taking his belt off and he can't seem to do it. There we go. Now where did that survival thing go? Somebody take it over here? Yes. There we go. That's better? Not great, but better. Incoming tortoise. Alright, here's some adults. Dun dun dun. Alright, so I gotta make some. I need a bionic eye here. Make me a light receptor. Actually, we're just gonna go full. We're gonna give 2 bionic eyes here. Nope, not that. Big massacre. Yeah, nobody's died since he got here today. What's going on? I have to make some fancier guns here. Give me a couple charge rifles. Bionic eye, mechanical, medical lit. Who needs a rib? Several people need ribs, right? We need lots of ribs. 3rd rib. Gonna go all what, Ryan? I don't recognize that. Oh, purpose rib. You get a rib, and you get a rib. Everybody gets a rib. Hold that down. Oh, this was a bunch of stuff. Natalie, portmanteau is the best portmanteau. I think that is a true statement. There you go. Now you can see. So is our base here is now in Hawaii, right? That's where we are now. Is that what you screamed at Klingon? Or is that what Klingon screamed at you, rather, I guess? Fire! Why are you what do you have? You don't like the dead man's survival gear, which is fair enough. Didn't sleep well. Pain. Pack loss. What is this? Hang on, what is this? I'm beginning to hear voices of my pack mates. I've heard about that pack loss thing. If I don't find someone I can trust soon, I will go mad. So he needs to have what he considers pack mates? Interesting. I don't remember seeing that on Klingon when we had it. So when I was in high school, this one, the textile traders here. Let's talk to this person. There was an English classroom that I went to all the time. For most of the English classes I took was from this one English teacher, and so I would go to her class for English classes. And the place in the English class that I liked to sit was across from this. Was across from this poster. All around the room were a bunch of different types of speech, like portmanteau or metaphor, simile, things like that. And the place where I sat across from me was one that said metonymy, which was the only reason I know what a metonymy was, is because I sat many days across from that poster and looked at it when I was bored. It means using a part of something to signify the whole. So like referring to what's a good example? I guess like the White House. Like talking about the White House to signify the entire executive branch of the government. That would be a metonymy. I'm still kind of surprised I remember that. Buy some Forsaken skin. Double strand. I think this is probably fine. I think we're good. A little bit of money. Static Wormigans is done. Static skin. That's here, right? Hyperweave. We don't have any hyperweave. Sort of weird noise in my house. I don't know what it was. Should probably go investigate it, but stream's almost over. I can check it when it's done. Turn that back on. Fill these batteries up. Even though I have said that I've given up, I still desperately hope that we're gonna hit a ancient danger in one of these walls somewhere. I mean, we're not, but I just kind of hope we will. Yeah, I wish. Oh, I didn't know there was a roof here. Let's fix that. What am I doing? Remove roof. There we go. Compacted machinery behind the wall there. Man, you guys are very lingual. I am monolingual. I speak English, and that's it. Kind of lame, really. Somebody want to put out the pig, please? I took Latin for 5 years. Don't remember any of it at this point. I took it for one reason and one reason only. And that was because it did not have a spoken component. Well, actually, no, I took it for two reasons. One, it didn't have a spoken component. So I didn't have to worry about that. And the other reason was because I could pad my grade with Roman history, which I found really interesting. Wow, Joe. Almost done. Go. I feel like it's just a matter of time before this thing decides that one of our pigs looks like a tasty, tasty dinner. Microfungus. Some of your aquaculture basins have been infected with a strange aquatic fungus. It seems to consume all the water's oxygen. Well, we don't have any fish in there, so that's probably fine. Somebody forgot to put chemicals in the pool again. I'm gonna replace these not as good sculptures with our much better sculptures. 150 is okay. 200, 220. What do we got? 200, 100. Dog is very quietly grumbling. Alright, Go Manic, how are you doing on that pack situation? Pack loss low. Still upset about it, but not in a big way. Well, it hasn't gotten to the full-on hunger dog assault. It's just in a low rumble right now. We struck plasteel. That's what I like to see. You know what? Make me a couple of grain sculptures. What about sports, food, and language? All the important things, right? Yeah, she is using the stairs again. She's actually doing much better. We have some physical therapy we were doing for her, which is helping. And she's on a new, like, supplement that's helping. Roja binge. Yeah, so she's doing pretty well. She still doesn't jump up on stuff when she probably never will again. But that's fine. We got her a new bed that's right next to my, my desk, so. Medicine, yeah. Should put the extra beds in here. We've got these extra beds kicking around. There's really no reason for them not to be in here. She is a good doggo. Oh yeah? Yeah. Good old Golden Age Simpsons. You know, I never heard that word until I moved to Springfield. I don't know why, it's a perfectly cromulent word. I guess you have a cat now. You got 2 beds here, dude. Tsunami. 2 beds. Perfectly acceptable. That's what we're gonna do. We'll just this and delete all those. The cat or the neighbor? These guys come with some items to trade. I feel like they usually come with at least a little bit of items to trade. I don't see any. I don't see a question mark anywhere. Well, I mean, he could have been being hyperbolic. Or talking about it in, like, cat ears or something. Yeah, you know, cat years, like the vague equivalent of how old a cat is in human years. Like, I don't know what it is for cats, but in dogs it's like 7 years-ish. All right, I'm gonna give Keeper that rib. Somebody needs a rib. We have this rib. Somebody needs it. So I'm gonna give it to. Actually, we should give it to Zombie because Zombie's our like brawler. So he's gonna be. So if he's still crap at it, all right, I'm gonna give it to Keeper. Keeper. Install. You're missing the 6th and the 12th. Install 6th rib, medical rib. You lie there. Guess Joe is going to do this operation. Metal ribs. Medical rib. Still don't entirely know what this thing's going to do. Blood filtration plus 10%. I guess that's what it's going to do. Probably helps you get over infections faster. Ugh, ticks are so gross. Do you guys have Lyme disease in Europe? Ah. Well, it sucks. Lyme disease sucks. Honestly, makes me so afraid of ticks as Lyme disease. $360. Oh, it's a tick. Lyme disease is a tick-borne illness. It's spelled Lyme, if I remember correctly. A lot of times it isn't diagnosed right away. And so it kind of festers and then it gets bad. Borrelia. I don't know what that is. Illuminate Trader? What that is. Let's find out. This is an Illuminate Trader. Oh, I thought excited there for a second. I thought they were selling titanium. I am going to sell all of these sculptures. Oh, it's just a different name for Lyme disease? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Borrelia. I haven't heard that one before. Look at us learning things. Ah, they have 22 Glitterworld medicine. Selling Muffalo, Alpaca, Bulls and Cows, Huskies. Ooh, we could get another dog. What kind of, is their dog male or female? I don't remember. Our Husky is female. Alright. Time for puppies. Did I actually complete that or did I cancel it? Looks like I canceled it. That was dumb of me. Here, I have all my psychoid leaves too. I wish we were selling titanium. Oh, we actually do have a bunch of jade. I thought we were out of jade. Apparently not. Alright. Good enough, I think. Yeah. Sell the table and the stool. Well, I might need those again. My wife is doing a postdoc at one point. She was on this like biological center, which was like one of the only places in the area that didn't do any kind of insect treatment, and so there was ticks everywhere. It was so gross. You'd take the dog for a walk and you'd come back and she'd just be covered in ticks. You have to spend like 5-10 minutes after every walk just picking ticks off the dog. It was so gross. All right. Do you have titanium? No. There you go. This GoldenEye hologram television, fancy. What is this? Jakar Vithos, 20 generations report. After only 20 generations, we have observed them not only develop sapience on their own, but also to develop more and more complex tools. The downside is that the length of time chosen for their experiment is much too long, and our empire's expansion is in this dimension is effectively limiting our funding. We're unable to wait, so we adopted to speed things up a tad. Rather than allow further 20 generations, 510 rotations around the sun, to pass uninfluenced, we have gone ahead and shown our little slave race the secrets of the universe. We left behind a drone and 3 combat units. Completely deactivated, we have estimated a 500% increase in technological advancement within 20 years. These once docile fuzzy raptors suddenly truly entertaining. Author translated by, I don't know what this is. This is something from one of the mods, but who knows? I don't think we actually need any of this stuff. Here, take these 2 pigs, and this one too. Yeah, maybe the Evoli, or possibly the Forsaken. They're kind of weird creatures as well. Alright. I think it's time. I gotta close up shop here.